Good evening, good morning, good afternoon.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
Good to see you from our seats again. It's been a long time since we had one of these sit-down videos. Today, we want to talk about stupid questions about shades of green.
We'll be answering stupid questions about shades of green.
We debated on what to call this because at first we were like, Shades of Green for Dummies? Like those books that used to get in the 90s, like Taxes for Dummies.
Or Shades of Green 101.
Yeah.
And we settled with Shades of Green answering stupid questions.
Because a lot of people will post comments on Facebook groups and they'll say like, this might be a silly question or this might be a dumb question, and they're never a dumb question.
There is one stupid question, and that is the question you do not ask, right?
Ooh, that's deep.
It's getting deep, right? Get the shovel out.
There are no dumb questions, but a lot of people, this is their first time going to Disney or this is just their first time staying at Shades, and sometimes the website just isn't exactly clear or you have a certain circumstance that...
Well, also, I think it gets really confusing. For example, tickets, right?
Yeah.
All the different types of tickets and when did they expire and can you roll them over and this, that, and the other. And like, it gets really confusing, right?
Which is why we have done videos before about the difference between Magic Your Way tickets and these Salute tickets that you've heard of. And so if you haven't seen those yet, I'll link those down below. So I wrote down a bunch of questions and then I figured if we answered all of them, it would take an hour. Are you about to yawn? Are you about to yawn at my vlog? Stop it. So anyways, we have narrowed this down to 5 ticket questions about Shades of Green that people ask all the time.
All right. So first question. Can you get 6 Salute tickets from Disney World and Disneyland?
Yes, you can. So sometimes people will read that clause and they'll see that you can only get 6 per sponsor. And that's true, but they treat it differently for Disney World and Disneyland. So you can go to Disney World and use 6 tickets in the fiscal year or in the life of the ticket. Actually, it's not a calendar year because they expire. But so you can, let's say I want to go to Disney World. I've got 6 people in my family, so I use those 6 tickets at Disney World in February. But then we have some time off and we're like, let's go to Disneyland. Can we get 6 more Salute tickets?
Yes, you can. All right, next question. If I don't get to use Salute tickets before they expire, are they still good? This is confusing. Say you bought 6 Salute tickets to use, and you're going to be planning a trip, but then, deployment comes, and somebody gets deployed, no tickets were used.
You had to cancel your
You
trip.
had to cancel your trip, whatever, right? As long as you don't use any of the tickets, you can call Disney, wherever you got your tickets from, you call them, whether it be Disney or Shades or whatever. And because the ticket prices go up every year, you call and you pay the difference, and you can use all 6 of those the next year.
One thing to note, if that happens to you and you have a circumstance where you have to cancel your trip and you have the card, keep the card because they're going to just reissue that ticket to you on the same card. But you can't order the new tickets until Disney releases the Salute tickets for the following year.
Oh.
So like, let's say we have a trip in September planned. August rolls around, you get orders. We have to cancel the trip. I have my card here with all of our tickets on it. We can't use it. I call Disney. They're going to say, wait until the new tickets are released for 2024. And then we're going to ask you to pay the difference. They've been giving these tickets for years, though, so there's no reason to believe that they won't do tickets next year, but they do have that right to not issue them anymore. They usually announce anywhere between October and November, people will be, asking.
All right, so we get a lot of questions of, can you get tickets at Shades? Yeah, sure can. Go around the Magnolia side, down the ramp, past the PX, make the right turn into the hallway, and that is where you buy your tickets.
They have a whole attraction center, so you can get Disney World tickets, Universal tickets. I mean, there's a whole, if you look on Shade's website, they offer all kinds of tickets. But people do ask, can you buy them there? And yes, you can. Mm-hmm. The problem with that would be park reservations. So we're in 2023, still have to make park reservations. And the issue is going to be if you wait until your trip to get your tickets, you may not get the park reservation for the park that you want when you want to go, if that makes sense. So you could use your park hopper. So if there's, say you want to go to Hollywood Studios one day and there's no more open, you could just make a park reservation for Magic Kingdom and then after 2 o'clock go over to Hollywood Studios. So there is a way to do it. You just won't get your full day. And honestly, I feel like that's the case for a lot of families, but he gets orders all the time at the last minute.
Yeah.
And so...
Especially like with my job, like with my job in the military, I'm an 88 hotel, which is like what do we call them? Cargo specialist, right? So we load and unload ships. Well, ships travel based on weather. So if the weather's crappy, they push the ship back, or they might bring it in early. So our missions constantly shift left to right, one way or the other,
Yeah. So sometimes you just have to make those last minute plans, but it can be done.
Yep, it can be done. Next question. Can I add or change my ticket from a 4 to a 5-day ticket?
Yes. Yes, you can. This happens a lot where people will plan a vacation, okay? They'll get the 4-day because they'll think, oh, we should be able to get it all done in 4 days. They end up getting to Shades or insert Disney resort, wherever you're staying, and then they realize that they didn't get to do everything they wanted. Or maybe they, talk to Shades and they're able to extend their stay one more night, so they have an extra day. So all you'd have to do is go up to any guest relations counter or go to Shades at the attractions counter and then just let them know you want to add one more day and they'll just ask you to pay for that extra day.
Sounds good.
Simple enough. We've never had to do it, but I know several people have. Okay, the last question for tonight is going to be about the specialty ticketed events. Specially ticketed?
Ticketed.
I have a hard time saying this.
It is ticketed special event.
It's the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party, the Mickey's Very Merry Christmas Party, the After Hours event, like After Dark or whatever they're called. I feel like there's other ones too.
Yeah, they had some kind of treat.
That's like the After Hours. They used to have a Villains Night. I think Disneyland has Princess Night, I believe. There's different ones. But the question is generally, do you have to get a day ticket before you can purchase those extra tickets? And no, you don't. You don't have to make park reservations for it. You just pay for the ticket for the night that you want. You show up at whatever time it starts and you're good to go. The benefit to having a day ticket on top of that means you get to get into the park and stay there before the event begins.
Now, the only thing I don't like about that, having the day ticket, is you're paying full price for it, but the park's closing at like 6.
If you don't get the extra ticket.
No, even if you buy the extra ticket, you're paying more for the regular hours, like say it opens at 8 and they close at 6.
You're not paying extra money for extra time. You're paying for the specialty.
Yeah.
You're paying for being at the park when nobody's there. You're paying for the Halloween party.
I get what I'm saying is if you buy just the day ticket, right, because you want to go see Animal Kingdom or Magic Kingdom, you're getting cut short.
Don't go to Magic Kingdom on a party night.
Yeah.
Don't go to Epcot on an after-hours night.
Right.
Because, you will have to leave if you don't have that special ticket. Or just park hop.
Yeah.
Things to know.
Hope this is helpful.
Okay, so let us know below if this is the kind of stuff you guys like to hear about, because I do have more over here, but I don't want to make this a too long video. So we might do a volume 2 on this later if you guys like this. For instance, let me just tease you with one question.
Oh, this is a good one. Does the military sponsor need to be with the rest of the party to go to parks or ride the bus? If you want to know the answer, you better stay tuned.
Yeah, we'll do that in the next video.
So thanks for watching. Hope this was helpful.
I just want to say thank you, though, real quick. This doesn't have anything to do with the video, but I just want to thank everybody who left comments on our last video. We were asking about, directions with the channel and what you guys like to watch, and we got so many good responses from you guys and so many sweet comments. I just want to thank you guys so much for being involved and engaging with us and giving us your input, because it really means a lot to us.
And with that, It's time to go get horizontal.
Well, before you go to sleep, remember to be happy.
Not just strong.